Hey, sorry about the lateness of this video. But truth be told, kind of kept forgetting to do a video today because all I wanted to do was some like random kind of farm stuff. Um, but I wanted to show you, since we're going to be doing this soon, this is the area that we're going to have the pigs in. So, at least for, while they're little. Um, and then I'll show you where we're going to have them when they're bigger. We haven't actually set it up yet. We have some of the hog fencing, um, but we haven't actually built it. We bought the hog fencing last weekend, and but it'll probably be at least 2 or 3 weeks before we actually get pigs in here, and then they'll have to be in here for a couple of weeks before they're big enough to be outside by themselves. So anyway, this is the space that we've got set up for them. I'm gonna put another mat in there, and you can probably, I don't know if you can see that there's a little section. There we go. A little section under the stairs. What I'm gonna do is, we actually have a bunch of pallets now that I'm going to stick a pallet there so that they can't get underneath the stairs and then out through the other side. And then we're just going to put a pallet or two in the front so that they can't, so that they're in there. So that's what we're going to do while they're little. And then I will walk out and show you the space that we've got set up for them. So this is going to be the area that they're going to live in. So that that gray thing there, that is the power coming into the building. So just on the other side of that, by a couple of feet, we've got the hog fencing here. We're going to start, we're going to put the hog fencing up. We've been kind of going back and forth about whether or not we want a gate. I'm kind of at the point now where I think I actually really do want a gate out here so I can get in and out of the hog space easily. My husband just built so we've got a big tote essentially that's going to hold the water, and there's a green bin in the barn that I've been using for like kind of long-term grain storage, and that's going to be where their grain's going to be. And he's built a platform for that, and underneath the platform is going to be their shelter. And we're gonna, get that out here. Eventually we'd like to build this up a bit so that the water, I don't know if it's like, you probably can't really tell, but the way the land slopes, it slopes like kind of towards the barn. It's a little bit up here, and then it slopes down that way, and then it slopes down this way towards the barn. So it's actually not too bad right now. Usually this time of year, it's like a freaking lake back here. But it's not too bad right now. And, in another month, it'll be pretty dry, depending on how much rain we get. But yeah, so the pig enclosure is going to be like two pieces of hog fencing against that fence line, the wood fence line, and then we're gonna kind of loop the rest of it. We've got, I think, 7 panels. We're gonna loop the rest of it around, and meet on the other side, and we'll do some. I'll kind of, when we actually get it up, I'll do another video about it. But we're gonna do electric fencing, like kind of 3 strands of electric fencing, and I've got a separate fence charger that I'm going to use for the pigs than I have for the horses. I have no idea what Lulu's going to think of the pigs. That's Lulu. She's probably gonna freak out the first time they're out here. And probably do her like Frisian lunging about that she does. But she'll get used to them pretty quickly. But that's kind of the plan we've got right now. I'm super excited about this. I'm hoping to get them in the next, 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna put feelers out there. I'm part of several groups on Facebook now, that involve like, just farm groups, pig groups, that kind of stuff. And yeah, looking forward to it. My next video will either be when we have the pigs, because I don't know if we'll have this fencing up before they actually get here or not. Or it'll be, after we get the fencing up, and I'll show you like what we did exactly. So that's today's video. Sorry it's so late. I don't know if anybody cares or not, but that is that. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hey, it's a little bit different. I like these farm videos. It's a little bit different than what I normally do, but I hope, people enjoy it. If you did, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button, share it, subscribe. If you're watching on, if you're watching on Rumble, hit the Rumble button, share it, subscribe. It's late on a Friday night. It's been a long week. My brain is not quite functioning this evening, but yeah. So if share it, follow me on Rumble, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Facebook. I think I'm getting out of Instagram. I hate that app. I'm done with it. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I will be back next week with more videos. And I hope you have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.